Okay, well today is a perfect day to talk about how to play in soggy conditions or how to play in rainy conditions. Actually, this is the first time all day that it's stopped raining, so it's pretty an opportune time for me to shoot this video. But the ground is just sopping wet. It's been wet for, I don't know, the last 7 days here in Missouri. And most players, when they get into a situation when they have a sopping wet ground or it's raining or the conditions just aren't ideal, they get a little bit nervous about solid contact. And so I'm going to talk today about a couple of swing thoughts or things that we incorporate in the square-to-square swing which make us confident or make it a lot easier to trust that we're going to hit a solid shot. So the first thing that you have to be aware of is that the wind is going to play a huge role in what your golf ball does. And I have a separate video on wind and how it affects your golf ball, both downwind and into the wind. Also crosswinds have a huge effect. But the other thing that we need to be aware of is our low point is extremely important when we're hitting off of a soggy surface. So most players, again, get really nervous when it's a soggy ground or a wet ground, and they start thinking about how they have to be careful not to hit too down on it because they're afraid that they're going to dig too deeply or take a big divot and chunk it or hit it fat. And in the square-to-square swing, we work so often, and we groove this in all of our rehearsals. We groove a forward divot, so we don't actually have to fear or be afraid of hitting it fat on any shot. And particularly when it's wet outside, we don't have to fear that either. So I'm just going to go through my normal routine. I'm going to make a couple practice swings, rehearsal swings, visualize my shot. I'm going to go ahead and hit one. And I don't have to think about anything other than my sole intention, which is to start this ball on the target line with the right trajectory and the right shape. And I can do my normal square-to-square swing, and I can ensure that I'm not going to hit this thing fat. Okay, little draw, started at the center of the green and curved back. It was about a 155-yard shot uphill into the wind. I hit just about a 3/4 8-iron. I'm probably about 5 paces short of the hole. So our big keys, again, my ball was sitting right here. My practice swing divots were all on the target side of the ball. So as I was making those rehearsals, I was just grooving in my braced right leg, set handle forward, turn, forward divot. And then when I went to the ball, I didn't really have to think about a whole lot other than just doing my normal swing, and I could ensure that I'd have a forward divot at impact.